Hey, it's Ken Lewis. Welcome to the Mixing Night YouTube channel. This video I'm going to show you my top 5 EQ plugins. I get asked these all the time, so let's get started. But first, please like and subscribe, ring that bell. All that stuff really helps my channel. Thank you. All right, number 5, the Slate Infinity EQ. I recently discovered this one and I really fell in love with it quickly. You can add as many bands as you want and you can really tailor the shape of the bands to be exactly what you need. Let me show it to you on snare drum. See how I can really tailor the shape of that bell to exactly what I need, and I love that feature on this. And now I'm going to go after the meat of the stick and really bring that out. There you have it. Number 4, UAD Avalon 737. Let me pull up the room tracks and let me show you what this thing can do. First, I compress the room really hard because I want that thing to be explosive, but I need the wash out of it, and I just want a big, subby, meaty room. This is what makes this shine the most. I was able to move the EQ before the compressor, it was lined up after, and listen to the huge difference it makes. When the EQ is after the compressor, it's really punchy, but I want that room to lose all of its punchiness and just explode. So when I put the EQ first, it drives the compressor much harder. Now let me show you how I add some of this back in until it feels like the room is there and I have a natural reverb. Mix to taste. Number 3, Waves API 560 Graphic. So here's the raw hi-hat track. It's really dark and meaty and it has no top sizzle to it. I'm going to invert the entire track, really bring out the sizzle and get rid of the meat. And then I'll show you exactly why. There's no way this could possibly be my EQ setting, but listen to how it sounds when I just gently mix it up underneath the cymbal tracks and listen to the presence of the hi-hat. Just a little goes such a long way. It's a great way to shape your overall sounds. Number 2, plug-in AllianceBX Digital V3. I've been using this since the very beginning, and it was the first mono stereo MS EQ ever put on the market, and I've been using it ever since. On cymbal tracks, I'm going to show you how to roll off the low end and accentuate the highs and widen them out a little bit. Okay, the cymbals already sound pretty good. The mics are good. I want to get rid of some of that low end because I've added so much to the room. I'm going to link both sides together. I'm going to set it to a 12 dB per octave shelf, and I'm going to roll off the middle and the sides and just get rid of the low frequency rumble and the room noise. I'm catching all of that vibe with the room tracks. I don't often roll out the bottom of the cymbals, but in this situation with the way I'm adjusting the room tracks, I don't need the bottom here. And it's not a tom heavy song, so. Then let me show you how I widen out the stereo field. Sometimes I will take out a little bit of the middle of 3K, again this is a mono stereo, and which is right in the vocal enunciation frequencies. So if I'm dipping right here, it's carving out a little bit of space for the vocal. And then I'll go wide on the top end, and I'll look for a place where the cymbals start to widen out and shimmer. Listen for that high frequency shimmer and that duck in right in the center mid-range where the vocal enunciations are when I bring it in and out. Really cleans it up and makes it shine a little bit. And number one, the UAD Pultec Pro Legacy. As soon as you instantiate this thing, it gives you this mid-range bump just like the original. But you've also got both Pultecs stacked one on top of each other, and you can really use them in tandem in very powerful ways. Let me show you some techniques that I use to really dig into the frequencies and make things sound more three-dimensional. It's such a musical EQ, you can affect so much change so quickly and really get just such musical results. But let me also show you how this thing thumps a kick drum. This is a trick Mike Stone taught me with the 60 Hz Pultec on the kick drum. Feel all that weight just come right into it. And then you can look for the snap frequencies that feel best, bringing out the beater strike on the top of the kick. Each frequency band has its own character, so you can really tailor this EQ to bring out the best of what your song needs. This is Ken Lewis for Mixing Night YouTube channel, and these have been my top 5 EQs that I'm using right now. Drop a comment in the comment section and let me know what your number 1 EQ is, and maybe I'll answer you back. And like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I'll see you then.